Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be working with Photopea Basics. Some of the things we're just going to cover here today just to help you with your projects, and some of which is opening a Photopea file, logging into Photopea, saving your files, which we will include saving to files to Google Drive, saving files to Chromebook, downloads folder, as well as how to copy and duplicate a file with a different name. You can also do it with folders too, but we will do how to copy and or duplicate. And finally, how to submit files, which is very important. So going through that with the Photopea Basics, we're going to start with opening a file. And in the Google Classroom, you can see we have right now Liquify Pet project that is located. I'm going to go to it here, classwork tab here. Best to go through classwork. You're going to see much less there. And view assignment. Click on instructions. Now we have one JPEG here, just what a Liquify looks like. Going back over here, I'm going to go to Liquify Pet PSD. Click on it. And it's saying open with Pixel Editor. We're going to use Photopea, so I'm going to use the drop-down box with Photopea. One of the things to check and make sure, we're saying here, make sure you're logged in. So it's going to say your name, your email, school email address, and log out. Once you're done with that, we're ready to start going. At this point, you can see the blank document. It says open with Pixel Editor, not the one I want. I'm going to go with Photopea here. And loading it here, you see the document, but it's got a big border here, so I'm going to refresh this a few times until I get it. Try again. Be patient. Patiently waiting. Going to X out, and I'm going to try opening it once more time. Let's see if we get it open this time. No, this is something that's going on, I'm sorry to say. And we'll just have to live with it for the moment. So, folks, we're going to be going over to now Photopea Basics, just opening the file. We did that. So now we're going to make sure it's logged in, log into Photopea, which the next phase is here. Make sure it's yellow up here. If it's yellow, is good. If not, and when it's yellow, it will be, say, your email, name and email here. It will say log out. Don't log out. Just leave it and X out. You're good. If this is red, click on it. It's going to give your name. It's going to say it's not going to have your name. It's not going to have your email address, and it's going to say login. You're going to click on the login right here. It will screen will pop up to sign in with Google. You're going to do so. It's going to ask to have access to your files. You're going to do that. I just logged out to show you this, and now I'm going to go X out. I will X out again. I'm going to reopen it, and you're going to see Photopea here. Let's see. Once again, I'm going to click here now. Account. There's no email, so I'm going to click login. Log in with Google. Be patient. It is spinning up here. As I said, patience. The doctor, there's an old joke about a doctor praying that he wanting more patience. Let's try refreshing. Okay, folks, we're going to try this one more time, and I'm going to be going to open Photopea. Let's see what happens. It's got the red button here with the account, so that means I'm not logged in. I'm going to log in right here. Log in with Google. It says my name now. It says my email address, and it says log out. Do not touch log out. The button's yellow. Yellow's good. Red's bad. Red means you're not logged in. So I'm going to X out now, and we're now ready to go to. We've opened the file. We logged in on Photopea. Now I'm going to put something in there. So I will go layer, new layer, new. I can go new layer here, or I can go on the bottom here and just click here. And that's another way to do it too. If you're seeing this large border here, that means that you are just scroll up. That's all. So I added 2 layers here. I'm going to eliminate one of them here just to get rid of it. That's the garbage can right here. Down here is the new layer. Once I have that done, I'm going to do just a quick little scribble here with some black paint. Very nice, beautiful. Now I'm going to want to save this, so I'm going to go File, Save Google Drive. I must be patient. It's saving it, update it, give it some time. If you X out immediately after pressing Save Google Drive, it might not save and you won't have your project, but we're also going to save it to your Chromebook. I will move my portrait up a little bit because it's going to be right here in a second. File, Save as PSD, which stands for Photoshop Document. It's going to ask me where I want to save it. I'm going to save it in my downloads. It might automatically just save to your downloads. And you'll see this message here. I will have it here. I clicked in show on folder, and here we have it, template liquify art 7, because it keeps saving a new version of it. So if you save it every day, you might, over 7 days, you'll have 7 versions of it. So it's there. Good. Next, I'm going to go. We've saved it with Google, to Google Drive. We've saved to the Chromebook in the Downloads folder. Next, I'm going to copy a file. So, going over to here, into my Downloads folder, my files here. If you don't have the files here, if you don't see the files down here, click on your launcher button right here, and then type in files if you don't see them. They're right here, but you could always type in the search bar, files. And it will come up. So we click on it just to make sure it's there. Go to downloads. 2 ways to duplicate a file, because you might be like, I'm working on this project, it's so great, but I want a different one, and I don't want to save over the existing one. You might want to make radical changes or reuse use the file. So go to copy. This is only for Google Classroom. Copy, and then I'm going to click anywhere, and I'm just going to do paste. Click paste, and you're going to see here there is now Liquify Pet 8. We had 7, and you can see the times they were made here almost immediately. And if I do the paste again, just because I can, and you have now 9. So you select the file, copy, then paste. And we'll make it. Now we have 10 of them. Not that I need 10 of them, but I have them. Now on Google Drive, the next thing I'm going to go to, I recommend going through the waffle up here. I'll move my portrait out of the way and my little screen out of the way there. Go here, And I'm just going to choose any file, be it something I want to edit. And I have this one here. Right click on it, and I will make a copy of it. And let's see where it hit it. Down here, it says copy of fish scales. And then I can rename it, which I don't see it right here. I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Okay. If not, I can call it and as long as I make it different than the original, it will not save over it. I did some underscores there. You could put a 1, 2, 3, 4, anything of the sort will do it. Click OK. Now that I have that done, I have my project and I want to submit one. So what I'm going to do next is submitting assignments. There's a couple ways to do it. I'm going to show them all. On the Google, whether or not you're on Google Drive, etc., to submit your files, you go to, and I'm using Mr. Jacobson's AP photo class just because I'm a student in there. Classwork, and I know the fourth investigation, the assignment's missing. I'm going to add or create. If I just mark as done, no work attached, it's a 0. I have not added anything there. So I have to unsubmit it. And I have to add or create something to it. So I'm going to go first off Google Drive. I'm going to select my assignment here. And oh, there it is. Beautiful. And I can click Insert. Now, that's one way to do it. I can continue to add or create. I'm going to add one from the Chromebook, same way. And I'm going to go to File, though, Add or Create, and press the Add or Create, go to File, go to Browse. And this is my most recent one. This is thumbnail view here. I will click up here on the new list here. And here is Liquify Pet 10. Didn't liquefy anything, but it's there. Now, I might want to add a whole mess load of pictures. So I'm going to go Add or Create. I'm going to add a bunch of fruit photos now. File, Browse. I have fruit here. That's not a whole lot. And I have multiple files. They're all named fruit, but they're spelled, they're typed differently. So, and this one here, click the top one. I can press Control A. That will select them all. You see 25 files. Nice number. I only needed 20, but that's good. I'm going to click Open now. Give it time. This is a lot of information. So we're uploading them. And it looks like it's all turned in. I will confirm in a moment. I will click Turn In to Attachment. So they didn't attach for whatever reason. So I'm going to click Unsubmit. Unsubmit. Go Add or Create once again. File. Upload. Choose these here. Control A and Open. And I'm going to be patient because some of them are starting to fill up, some of them aren't. I'm not going to select anything else on the screen. I want to make sure I get these all in. And they're not loading up. I'm going to have to get back on that. So I will click Turn In now. Do I want to turn these in? Yes, I do. Turn in. Now, it gives me the option of unsubmitting if I made a mistake, etc. Or when I unsubmit, I can unsubmit them and X them out here. So I don't need both of them, but I can just click X and it's gone. I will turn it in anyway because I don't want the other one there. Usually I'm good about that. I can figure out which one's the right one. Turn in, and you've turned in your assignment. Thank you for being with me on this assignment